Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. Once again, it's Roxanne. Thank you all for tuning in to Friday's channeling, and we got a few more questions for Wednesday, so keep sending them. We're about 10 questions away from being at usually the max we like to go, and so just send them on over, and we'll start on Wednesday, and most likely finish up on Friday, because we do 20, usually one day, and another 20. So actually we'll have probably a little bit more because we got 35. I don't know. We'll play with it. All in all. Thanks all for coming. And greetings once again to the collective. This is Ocyphius. We bid you a good day. Point of view. Really start taking that into account. You have a point of view about yourself, about how you interpret reality. Look at the building blocks we have offered for, let's say, rungs of the ladder. To release yourself from the idea pool of distractions you were playing in. Leaving the idea of this distraction for another distraction for another distraction, and truly never leaving, just staying in the fields of distraction. Giving you ideas of vulnerability. Trust in the now. Trust the now and allow. Only trust you. Indifferent. That kind of idea. Look at your now point of view. You are the interpreter. We mentioned in the idea of channeling called interpretation. You are the interpreter of your reality. Now it is an easy idea in many facets. Many ideas you realize that's your point of view. Some people say, I don't believe you. You go, well, that's what I believe. And then you understand the I is the individual singularity choosing its portion of valid framework. Acceptable ideas of the self. Truly. And now we're going to push your framework, aren't we? Of course. That's what we do. So in that idea, let's have a personal view of something. How are you perceiving others when it is an idea of pain, suffer, and sorrowing? Let's take the idea of the slaughtered animal. Let's take the idea of beef, cattle. The knockers knocking away, the slitters slitting the throat, and seeing them anguish themselves, bleeding and dying. And you perceive that in one way or another. All of you are a collective one, you understand as a whole, of course. And you perceive that how you perceive it. It is a point of view, is it not? Let us ask you this, entities of ascension. Let us ask you, how do you know what they are feeling? How do you know they're even there consciously or not? How do you know their experience of that interaction with creation? It is creation, is it not? It's not a good creation, is that what you're saying? Is that a polarized, thank you, Roxy, portion of creation that you see, that's the bad part of creation? That hangs out over there with the conspiracy theories and the bad reptilians and the idea of the cabal. Is that where, let's say, slaughtering animals exist? The bad side of creation? Or is that simply a point of view? Do you ever look at this idea? Does the animal, let's say, experience happiness when it offers food? Does the animal experience joy when its hide is used for comfort? For idea, blanket in some fashions throughout the years. Of course, it also ties together your shoes, the leather-bound straps. Is the idea of the animal excited about offering itself? The idea is consciousness, is it not? So if it exists, it must be unconditional love. It must be experience. And it is that. But who is distorting it? Whose point of view are you sitting within? Only yours. You are interpreting the idea of that. You have a lot of care for animals, humanity. We understand that. You are beautifully in rescue of them. And they understand that from a conscious level. They understand their own idea of themselves, interpreted solely by themselves. You are projecting your equatable reference points on what they're going through. You have a great compassion, sometimes even greater than your own human beings. You want to play the compare game? Let's play this one. You'll feed a stray cat, but you will not feed a homeless guy. You'll walk by them in disgust and say, get a job. Get off your ass. You're better than that. And that is all offerings. It is not judgment. And if it's certainly not you, then guess what? It does not bother you, does it? For any knowing of what's not you is never indicated on the radar of your own scope of limitations. Truly. Understand that. You can polarize humanity in whatever way you wish. You can love them for the beauty of the arts, their music, the expressionism, the laughter, the joy of a child. But you can most certainly shun humanity in the next moment's notice, taking your emotional scale of personal point of view and taking it from pure bliss, unfiltered, to dark, thick, filtered ideas of what the fuck is wrong with humanity. They shouldn't be eating animals. Well, without eating animals, you guys don't exist. And this now, humanity doesn't, let's say, be where you are now. For the human construct of the body required that idea, nourishment, meat, fish. That was the self of that human. Now the human, through the constructs of evolution and believing on what you can do, of course you can live purely on vegetation. And soon many of you in some idea world will be breatharians, of course. And those of you attempting that right now are laying the foundation for that, for people to understand that new environment, much like the fish leaves the water to live on land. Enough of you do it, it becomes a reality, because any reality that is a belief is experienced by the individual singularity in choosing it to be so. It can be no other way, because all truths are truth to the eye of the beholder. So you are viewing reality as your personal point of view. You cannot see another one suffering unless you choose them to suffer. Let us ask you this. The broken dish. It's just a broken dish. I dare say no. I dare say it is experience receiving on a level that you cannot comprehend, for your mind will not allow you to think that way. Your imagination says, no, they don't consciously self-aware. Bullshit. All conscious is self-aware, from the most minute idea to the largest of universes that you cannot comprehend. You are limited within yourself. You allow the indifference to be your guide. You allow the unfolding and seeing beauty in all creation, all understandings, all experiences as individual choices of creation. It's rockin' good time when you're having fun, but it sucks when things are shitty, and you deem that. But from the perspective of you, the higher self, you love it, because it is a portion of creation you have not experienced, and you are offering your idea expression to those in the mirror to behold and translate their point of view. Each universe finding themselves through their own expression, through their own interpretation of all other mirrors and co-creations of now, truly. So when that idea understand this, they are happy to be themselves in experience. There's other portions of consciousness perceiving things in different ways. You are interpreting that suffering. You continue. Have the protests worked? Of course. And they will work. And that is your joy, then do that. But there also is another perspective to see, that all creation is wonderful. And all entities in your now bubble are receiving joy in their way. And when you see them as that, you see yourself as that. And you are no longer enhancing, enticing, energizing negativity. The polarity you are looking at as valid. Without this, there isn't that. Without good, there's no bad. How about just is? How about letting go of viewing and judging reality in an idea? It is a practicum, oh, most certainly, masters. It is an idea to be indifference. And that indifferent idea of what you see in reality will show you vibrations that you have not seen, for you blind yourself in immediate reaction to categorize that for an idea of comfort, to offer your sorrow to others. And then you both have pity parties for yourselves. And that is an experience, and it is gorgeous. It is lively, it is filling the soul with purpose. But if you are angry at your own interpretations, don't get mad at anybody except yourself. For you are the interpreter, the personal point of view of all creation. And all, in I, in the me, in the we that we are in this here and now, see only beauty. It is your choice. This is all we have on the idea of expression. Realize, personal point of view. This is Ocyphius. We bid you all a good day. Adone. So you get what he's saying. You get what Sly's saying, guys. His coffee mug is having an experience. It's holding the coffee for me to pick up and drink and enjoy the coffee, and it's going, yeah, I get to be a mug. The chair is loving holding me up. The jeans Roxy's is wearing is being filled because it's feeling what it is to be a set of jeans. The hair gets to be hair. The light gets to be a beam that offers guidance and offers hope and offers lighting, offers vibration. All of it, guys. Your personal point of view takes you right down into a reality of mistrust in your own self. How can we still be doing this? Well, because we're a free will choice. If you get mad at that son of a bitch, then you only fertilize it. Engage in it. Oh yeah, keep growing. See, the thing is I can't see. I'm a fearful person. Going through my nails. And everyone is the same thing to me. Everyone, let's say, enhances my view of myself by being the same vibratory state. So if I see that idea animal that's slaughtered, and I see them offering an experience, then that idea, my reality, becomes that. And that idea, animal that's being slaughtered, gets love from me instead of suffering. And I get to experience all the offerings of that moment and however they are perceived in the now. I see ascension. I see love, unconditional. I see the braiding of the universes coming together in this now to show you all personal point of view. It's up to you guys. Doesn't matter what you think, because it's what you think. I'll never see, nor do I care to see how you are. I see me in expression, and I use all of your energies to express myself, to fill myself, to receive myself. So I'm not going to fuck myself over and view something bad. Polarity. I've played the game. I've ascended from the game. And I'll never leave the game as long as the game is on, because I love it. It's so beautiful to watch each entity spark themselves in a new idea, to see themselves in a personal point of view they've never seen before, and they're like, holy shit, I see it now. Click. Epiphany. The beauty of the moment of realization that you are God. And the less you validate the separation, the polarity, the pain, sorrow, you shouldn't, they shouldn't, we shouldn't, what about? all that distraction, you will feel so free. And it's all done through your interpretation, your point of view of what you are perceiving. Do you know how many things all things create? They create so many vibrations and experiences, and you fill your hearts with them, in all of them. But then, sometimes you put on some big blinders and say, it's just a table, it's just a fork, it's just a spoon. Oh, it's peas, it's natural. It's okay to eat some vegetables because it's natural. But fish, that's not natural. Eating meat, drinking milk, it's not natural. Okay. It's choice. So allow them to choose, and humanity will become what it becomes. Force humanity to become what it's supposed to become under your construct, then reinforce Hitler. Get out of your way. See the beauty in creation. Do not tell, do not cage, do not draw lines. Indifference. And you will see the beauty of all expression, all experience. Masterclass. Booyah. That's right. All right, guys, we're going to zip out of here. Thanks for coming, and we love you guys. Bye. Short and sweet. Thank you, Sly. Oh, good stuff. I love you guys. We'll see you next Wednesday for the Q&A. Mwah. Bye.